Oh, YouTube. Well, I'm glad to say it's done. For the most part. It's not done yet because I have to wait for the strings and the new pegs to arrive, but other than that, it's done. Look at it. Looks so much better than when I first brought it, doesn't it? Can't even see the scratches anymore. The punch just looks like a dent, and it's pretty coming along. It went out really well. I'm glad for that. Now, look at the other one I got here. This is the other one I talked about. I decided, you know what? Why am I holding it off so long? So, I'm fixing this one too. I already made the new side for it. I'm just gluing the rest of the lining inside. And that one will be done pretty soon. And then I got another one back here. This is just a novel one. It doesn't have anything to do with it, but this one, I don't know, I just liked it. Coconut. The frets need to be fixed on it though. There's some frets that are higher than the others, so I need to measure that out and just even them out, and that's all that one needs. So, I'm making this video because, well, I want to compare these two instruments. Compare the quality and how it changed, because there was some dramatic changes. It changed from 1920 all the way to 1950. In 20 years. That's what I'm going to talk about today. First of all, let's start off with the materials. The basic construction is the same in both of them. They have the lining and the neck is held in with a dowel. So the construction is the same, but materials are not. Now, let's talk about the older one. It's a nice ukulele. This ukulele is made out of mahogany. Okay, so this ukulele is made out of mahogany. This one is made of poplar. You can tell it's poplar because a lot of the wood still have some greenish area. This one kind of here in the end grain you can see a little bit of green. So if you got like wood that transitions into green, that tells you that it is poplar. This is all mahogany. Every little part of it's made of mahogany. So 1920 versus 1950, better woods. The other thing about it is, even the woods are better, but they're thinner. They're thinner. The top on this one is very thick compared to the top on this one. The top on this one is extremely thin and extremely delicate. So also the dimensions are different as well. They use thinner plates, which means that when these were first made, these were meant to be taken seriously as professional instruments. As they went on later, they became more of a novelty item than an actual instrument. I already discussed the label. And let me discuss this ring here. This ring is made of plastic or ivory. One of those two things. I'm thinking it's plastic, but who knows? It could be ivory. This is just a painted ring. It's just painted with paint. Now, I've discussed those differences in between the materials and such. But it's just very strange that you have these two instruments you can compare. Just how the quality changed in the 20 years of its existence. Now, I don't know how the 40s, I don't know how the, well, yeah, I don't know how the 40s ones look, and I do not know how the 60s or 70s look. 70s was the last year of Harmony. They closed down in 1973, so anything past the 70s is probably fake. But we have these two instruments, and I'm just talking about them. Oh, let me talk about another thing. Now, I didn't find the fingerboard to this one, but I have it somewhere, and I'm going to tell you it's different compared to this one. First of all, see that part shading and those two screw holes? Yeah, that gives you a clue of what the fingerboard's like. The neck as well. Got one screw hole there, another screw hole there. The original the fingerboard to this ukulele is a plastic Bakelite fingerboard that is made, plastic Bakelite fingerboard that just screws onto the instrument. This one has the fingerboard, it's just incorporated, it's just the neck and it's been cut and your frets have been put in here. So even that process was different. That was a better quality. That was just a better quality having this than to have this with the screw on and all that stuff. So, is there anything else I've got to bring up? Oh, one last thing. You see this? You see these marks is where I had put some temporary braces to hold it flat because it was starting to warp. And this brace on the back of the top, it didn't have that. It did not have a brace. I put that brace because, well, since the top was broken, see, you can see some of the cracks going along the bottom. So I put that brace for support. But this newer instrument doesn't have braces, while this older one does. And I think I showed it in some of the videos when I was worried when I had it open and stuff like that. This instrument does have braces. It has two braces, one up here, one down there, and then it's got one inside somewhere around here. So this instrument does have braces. This one does not. And like I said before, I think it has something to do with this is made of thicker woods and this is thinner woods. But it could just be that they just avoided them because of the laziness. Or probably just because it was more expensive. And they were probably, since the company was starting to go downhill, they needed something cheaper. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I could go on and on about comparing these two instruments, but I think I'm going to stop there. Alright. Well, next time you see this instrument, it should have strings and pegs on it. Next time you see this one, it should be in full functioning order as well. Alright, thanks. Bye.